85.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
I'm gonna get all your money.
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
SP for Buck's Blood. Need St. John's Wort, Dandelion, and Comfrey. Increases stamina and increases stamina regen of good quality. Lion Perfume. Strong, didn't tell you. Sage and Mint. Spiritus. Soap. Charcoal, Dandelion, and Thistle. It's a kind of a complicated one. Can't wash your own clothes without soap. That's the check marks, but I guess by the ones we have the ingredients for. Alright. I should be able to sell some stuff to the trader here. Oh no, he's closed. Let's see. Energy's 100, health's 100, nourishment 85. We really need a bow and a place to stay.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Did you hear about what Bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care for gossip.
Nor do I, but this is important.
I'm not interested.
But this is about money.
What? Go on then.
He wants to fleece us again.
Damn it, that's just what we need.
Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening and decide what to do. It can't go on like this.
And they say Agnes will get a nice dowry on top of it.
Show me your wares.
Okay, she has some food. Used to cancel the effect of your opponent's 10 badge. I don't know what that is. One can barely differentiate it. Very lightly loaded die. I don't know. I don't want to play dice.
Account of the wedding.
Do you not have a place to
Why the
sleep?
hell do they pour beer on the table? Have you come to break some more stuff?
All right. See you later.
If you want something, wait till I stop being
There's
angry.
no end
And if you
to
don't
this
have anywhere
work.
The dice are falling my way today.
What a mess.
God grant you health.
Greetings to you.
It's annoying.
You shouldn't be walking around.
I guess I need a torch now. Equip. Hell yeah.
In the dark. I ran into Agnes today. That girl is just glowing.
Where's our torch at?
It's not every day you get married off into a noble.
Let's see. $40 health every 1 minute instantly cures hangover. Do I need... Why can I not have multiple...
Family?
I hear it's going to be big. And that Lord Samin brought a mountain of stuff for it. So much food and drink.
I was talking to Bartashek about the clothes he made for Alder. He says he's never... known anything that fine in his entire life.
I just can't wait.
Well, I have to go. God be with you.
I guess the only thing I can really do is do more of the alchemy. So I need some sage and mint for this. This is worth the most too. Wormwood, sage. I'll just grab everything I can, why not? We'll come back when something interesting happens. I guess... When... There's a town to the west. I don't know if this counts as a town. There's a barber over there. I need to go over to Tomcat for my combat training. Guess let's check up here first before I cut off.
God, what are you doing? Prowling about here?
What do you mean? I'm trying to talk to somebody.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men. That's a serious matter. Where is your lord? Well, he left. I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord. It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing. Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff? I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov. What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time. That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster. Cabbage? Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it. That sounds interesting. Thank you. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff? I was just visited by one of the local peasants.
He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men.
What are you doing, prowling about here?
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again? Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless, maybe, Radovan, the blacksmith from Takhov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
Oh, that? Lad, 'tis but a legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
What kind of idea is that?
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need to lose your temper. I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Then what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup, so it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Where did Brunswick's armour come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
What kind of idea is that to go strolling about after sun?
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armour of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad, and died on his way back to his king, specifically while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armour back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trusky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armour to the king.
You should come for a visit.
Chenyek was broke. How come?
Because of building his castle. Trusky may be impressive, but it's too expensive for a nobleman. Even the king had difficulty paying for such a castle.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armour, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armour. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armour here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight. Each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armour?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armour, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone. Behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock. A subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armour gleaming still.
You should come for a visit during the day.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armour, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armour, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now go.
I guess I might start using the poleaxe.
Hey?
.97.6 slash damage. I need a fastening material, 3 iron, Frankfurt steel, knight's battle axe on a staff. This is exactly what George the Lion of Württemberg wanted. In the end, I made it according to the lost instructions. Solve the riddle and find a piece of the armor. I have no idea where this would be. Anyways, I'll come back when we have anything interesting to go over. We got to level 20 of alchemy, so I think I'm going to take this art of preservation. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. I think that will just be useful in general, and I will return when we have something else. Alright. Our energy's at 100 and our nourishment hasn't gone down that much because of our perk that increases energy while we're making potions and doesn't let our nourishment go down. I did find out something important. Our skills go above 20, so supposedly I guess when I get to 22 I'd get another perk point. I would think so. Guess we'll have to figure that out. Let's see. We're very over encumbered though. We need to sell stuff. We have 222 Russian. Let's see.
God bless you.
We have a lot of potions to sell.
Oh nein, du, was willst du?
I'll have a look at...
He has 0 Russian. Okay. I suppose in that case, let me go to the general trader first. We need to go to another town.
Was wünschst du?
What do you have for sale?
Okay, he has 493 Roshan, which is great. Crude bolt. Cheap homemade bolt. It's unbalanced and veers off, but it's hard to tell exactly where. Stab damage 80. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all these. Five days. Smoked cheese. Let's go ahead and take one of these smoked muttons. I do need charcoal to make soap, so we'll take that. Okay. Now for us to sell some stuff. So the max potion we can make in quality, I believe, is this, where it's called Henry's. Henry's Buck's Blood. Increases stamina by 60%. Stamina regen by 30% for 1 hour. So that's very powerful. Oh, these are all a lot cheaper selling it to him. You're sick. Heals 60 health over 1 minute. Instantly cures hangover. Alright, I guess we'll sell... Strong chamomile brew. Strong buck blood. So all those. We don't need this many savior schnapps. Right now, at least. So 5, 10, that's 2 pounds. So we'll save all of our strong ones for now. I'll do it like that. Don't need this many bucks bloods. Okay. We're getting more groschen than he can give us. Wonder if drinking water operates the same as it did in the last game. Guess we'll find out.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Still over encumbered. How are we over encumbered? 92. Is it all of our ingredients? Probably. Let's go sell our ingredients and try to get the rest of his potions and maybe that skill book. As much as I want to hoard stuff, I mean, we literally cannot do it.
God grant you health.
I'll have a look.
Okay. So we'll sell all of our dried stuff first. Because we don't want that unless it's absolutely necessary. Oh, this is what we have a lot of. Increases charisma by 10 for 10 minutes. However, if you use another combination, use it in combination with another perfume, decreases charisma by 7. Okay. Reduces nourishment and cures food poisoning, and in better quality, any poisoning. And better quality also increases vitality. Hair dog potion removes drunkenness, or in better quality, removes it completely. In better qualities, it also helps with hangovers and alcoholism. So they want me to pay 282, so... And he has no money.